Probably go for it. It's all shiny and bright. You know, cars are kind of like people. If you just go by the outside, they look really good and really sharp because they prepared it just for you to look at, for you to enjoy, for you to be enticed, for you to be excited by. But man, let me tell you, I mean, now this one is beautiful. Smoke gray, big wide tires. This looks good. And everything's just as good as the rest of them. It looks as nice as the rest of them do. And then all of a sudden you fool around and you say, I'm just going to check this out a little bit closer. Wait a minute, I got a problem. Somebody had to clean this thing out. This is a mess, y'all. They got all kind of junk in the trunk. Just like you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Touch your neighbor and say, I got junk in the trunk. Yeah, that's right, everybody does. And this is what you don't know when you date them or when you meet them. You're so caught up with how they look on the outside. You're so caught up with externals. You're so caught up with the plushness of the way they talk and what they drive and where they live. And then you fool around, you start getting in here and you start seeing all this junk. I don't know whose car this is, but I know they've been to McDonald's. They've been to McDonald's because I can tell by the junk. They got, they had they had an oil change recently. Yeah, because they still got some Pennzoil in here. Yeah, they've had an oil change recently. They've been to Wendy's too. Oh, whoever owns this car likes to play games because I can tell by the junk they got in their trunk. It's all, they've been to Colonel Sanders too. What I'm trying to get you to see is that when you start dating people, you never get to see what's on the inside. You never get to realize that in spite of the slick talk or the nice looks or the shapely body or even the scriptures they quote or the way they walk or their gait or their presentation, you don't know that they got all of this junk. The junk comes from all the places they've been. You don't collect it in a day, but over years and years and years of not cleaning yourself out and getting yourself together, all of your past is represented by the junk you got left in your trunk. And then you get up in front of a preacher like me and we pronounce you man and wife and you get married and the honeymoon, and then the honeymoon is over and you get home and the next thing you know, all the junk comes out, just little by little. My God, it starts coming at you. Every time you turn around, there's all this stuff coming at you. I'm gonna show you how to deal with the junk in the trunk right after this. Josiah, right here. You can do better than that. Give the Lord a praise. Everybody stand up on your feet. Shake hands with somebody and tell them who you are. Now tell them about that junk in the trunk.